What's up, Revolution Comics? We're back today with another video. I seen on my YouTube page that the Bullet Boy little mini review is blowing me up on YouTube, and I'm almost hit the 70 subscriber mark. So hopefully with this video, I'll surpass 70, and then I'll do a huge shout out video to thank you for all my subscribers. So this is a review, and then I'm going to show a couple pages. You can actually go pick this up on xanderflix.com. I think they're a little on back order right now, but he's once he gets more in, he's going to send more copies out. I was just lucky enough to see this on his Instagram, and I automatically, just like that, went and purchased it. So let's dive into the little beginning. So this is the title of the comic, which is Bullet Boy, Heroes Born. It was made by Zander Aeronauts. I really hope I'm saying that right. He's dedicated this to. And then this is where you can find the comic, is on xanderflix.com. And then if you want to watch and support his channel, you can watch it at XanderFlix. Or if you want to follow him on Instagram, you can follow him at XanderFlix. So this is just a page of the animation style and drawing that he did. That's what I really love about this comic. So the main character's name is Josh McKean. He's an admirer of superheroes, as you can see on this page, that he's wishing he was a superhero. And then his parents are both class athletes on a made-up sport. I'm not really sure what it was called. I think it says it later in the thing, but we'll get to that. And then they have their robot butler, who takes care of Josh McKean and his sister while the parents are away doing the sport. And as you can see here, Josh McKean is like a typical teenager. Doesn't want to do anything and is super bored when it comes to cleaning his chores and stuff and doing that. But when his butler asks him to do some chores, he plays around and then ends up accidentally shooting a trophy, which leads to a secret room in his parents' mansion, where he finds his first, like, vigilante type suit. And as any normal kid would, if you found out your parents basically were billionaire superheroes, you take out the suit for a test drive. Now his parents don't know that, and then they end up calling him. He's like, oh, everything's good. And then if you go downtown, it's being overrun by robotic villains. The robot villain here is named Shaka, which in this comic, it doesn't really explain the origin of him too much, but if you go into the videos on YouTube, he explains more of the backstory. But then Shaka, I didn't see this twist coming, is actually one of the reasons Josh McKean got his powers. And that's like a little flashback sequence. I do like that. And then after getting shocked, he ends up waking up perfectly healthy. And then Shaka and his droids are taking over the power station. And then, boom, this is the very first look we get of the suit. He developed it back in the last 2 pages in the secret cave. And then this is where we find out he actually finds out what his superpowers are, and which is super speed. So he goes dashing through the enemies and then ends up not knowing how to brake and then crashes. And then he ends up introducing himself to Shaka and then wondering what he can do as a human bullet, and then he starts ricocheting off the enemies at super speed levels. And then he meets him, blah blah blah, and then tries to take him out. Oh, gets attacked. And then he whips out his gun, which he explains more of what that happens on his YouTube channel. So if you are interested in this comic and you want to know more backstory, go check his YouTube channel out. I'll say it again at the end of this comic because it is at the end of this comic. So after defeating Shaka, he goes back home, and then this is how he gets his suit, which he just cracks that, and then the suit activates. And then the butler's like, okay, time to clean up. And because he has super speed, he gets it done super fast. And then his butler suggests he just stay home and not be a superhero. And then he ends up just going out anyway. And then they kind of teased a little different type name like Peter Parker did in the beginning, where Sam Raimi was like the human spider, and then he's like, no, and then the announcer's like, the amazing Spider-Man. So I think that's what he kind of did here with that. His real name's Bullet Boy, but as like a starter off name, he went the Blue Bullet, and then now there's a superhero name, and then it's to be continued. And then if you want to check out his very first comic, this one he drew as a kid, and this is him as an adult, and then this is, you can go check that out on his website. And then here's some gallery designs of the character. This was the original design, and then he upgraded it to that. And then here's this. And then this is, if you get the comic, this is a QR code that directs you right towards his YouTube channel. And then this is where you can follow him. To get the comic, you can go to www.xanderflix.com, and then you can go to the store and get your comic. You can also follow him on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. I don't follow him on Twitter, but I do follow him on YouTube and Instagram. And then later, if you guys do like this video, I will be reviewing the Cameraman comic. It was part of a Kickstarter campaign. I don't know if he's going to release him in his store or not, but I ended up helping it, and I got a physical edition just like this Bullet Boy comic. And that is the Bullet Boy comic. So if you do want to purchase this and actually read it out, because I knew I was kind of going pretty fast through the pages, like I said, remember to go to www.xanderflix.com, and you can pick this up. It was fairly cheap. It was like I want to say $4.99, and then in total, because of the tax and shipping and stuff, it was like $12.99. Super cheap for the very first edition. This is 22 pages long, and I was pretty mind-blowing. I was super excited when I got this in. It came early than it was estimated. In 2 weeks, I should be getting the Cameraman, so I will review it for you guys. But anyway, that is my spiel. If you did like this review, go check it out on his website, and that's it for today. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you all enjoyed the rest of your day.